Hey everybody, this is Stephen Tolver speaking. Um, I need, I want to apologize to one person, my mom. Her name is Alicia Maria Tolver. Also, if any of you know her, please tell her I say this. That this is for me. This is the hardest thing for me to say. That I want to apologize for the way I've been acting in the past. The way I pitch a fit, the way I throw temper tantrums, the way I do all this kind of stuff. And I'm sorry, and I apologize, Mom, for hitting you every time I get a butt whooping. And I also apologize for acting in every Terrence school I've been in. I apologize for everything. For hitting you, for disobeying you, for everything. In the past. I was just a kid back then. Also a teenager. I want to apologize for everything I've done. I've hurt us both, not just me. I've also hurt my grandmother as well. Not just you. In the past, it wasn't easy for me to act good as a kid or a child, especially in Terrence schools. I've done a lot of bad things in my life, if I remember correctly, and if I can remember it right. And I've known you so, and I already know that you already heard that my grandmother passed away when you talked to Uncle Dennis on the phone in 2008. It must have been hard for you and heartbreaking. And I bet it must have been devastated. And I'm sorry. Also, for me, not only was it devastating when I heard my grandmother passed away, but also, I almost never got over it, blaming myself for what happened to her, because I wouldn't obey her, just as I wouldn't obey you. And my behavior was the same. Temper tantrums, anger, all of it. It was too painful for me. When I lost my grandmother, I almost never got over it. It was devastating, even for me, when Auntie Dot told me that my grandmother passed away by the time I got back from the library, by the time me and Dennis got back from the library and the gas station. July 29th, 2006. I still remember that day. And I keep saying it's all my fault. All my fault. I was crying so much. It was devastating for me. I almost never got over it. Although I got over it right now, even as an adult, and although I've matured, I still have good memories of you, Mom, and my grandmother, and my Uncle Dennis. but also bad memories. Also, a sad one about my grandmother about my grandmother not being around anymore on Earth. And I apologize for everything. I should have said that I punished you too. I should have said that you punished me too much. But again, I was just a teenager and a child. And it wasn't easy for me. And I did not have no intelligence back then, if I remember right. I've acted worse than I acted in school. Or like I acted worse, or like I acted in school. Either way, I apologize for everything I've done. I know you're not here in Birmingham anymore. But I want to say this, Mom. I love you. Your brother Dennis Tolver loves you, including your family and Auntie Dot, also known as Dorothy Turk, and Sharon Thomas. Everybody loves you, including me. I wish I can go back in time, back to the past, in my younger body, to tell you how much I miss you. So I can do everything you tell me, everything you and my grandmother tell me. But right now, it's not possible. Also, I wish I had a time machine to go back in time. And if most people had powers in real life, they would project me in my younger body, taking me back to the past. Probably just like on the X-Men. I know I hurt my family a lot. And in my opinion, my anger destroyed my family. Or almost did. When you left, Mother, Alicia Marietta Tolver. Either way, I want to apologize for everything. And now, I'm already moving forward. And I'm semi-independent and working my way to becoming independent. So I can live on my own, like you, like my mom, like you, like my grandmother, like my Uncle Dennis, and like Dorothy Turk. I know they'll be very proud of me in the future. I know it's not easy, but I'm doing everything I can to become independent. But also, I want to make my Uncle Ronnie proud. Ronnie Pace. I know he'll be proud of me in the future if I continue to obey. Which I will. And I'll do my very best to make all of you proud. Alicia Marietta Tolver, my mom. Mary Evelyn Tolver, my grandmother, although you may not be in the afterlife, although, sorry guys, although you may be in the afterlife and not on earth, I will make you proud. And Dennis Tolver, my uncle, I will make you proud. And I will make you proud as well, Uncle Ronnie Pace and Auntie Dot. I wish you good luck and I wish you well. See ya.